back, my Fleshies. It is I, the Boneyard Scribe, back within these shadowy walls of the mausoleum. I am down in the basement, not too far from where I sleep. Tonight, we explore a tale that tugs on the tattered edges of the spirit world, Broken. It concerns the Kane family, a hunted doll, and a little girl named Leah, who sees more than most. Prepare to meet Bethany, a spirit tethered to a doll with a temper that could raise the dead, or at least rearrange the furniture. Let us journey together into a story where innocence meets the otherworldly, and playtime takes on a whole new meaning. Are you ready for a haunting that's more heartwarming than horrifying? Well, maybe a little bit of both. And now, Broken. Samantha and Robert Kane are visiting her Aunt Evelyn's house for the day. They have brought their daughter, Leah Kane. Leah is 3, a very curious and inquisitive girl. She loves coming to her auntie's home. She likes the dolls, even if her daddy thinks that the dolls are creepy. Evelyn collects and displays them in what used to be a bedroom. She has an odd habit of displaying the new ones in another bedroom where she has a motion-sensitive camera just in case the doll moves. She knows that dolls sometimes have that issue. Samantha, Lee, and Evelyn are up in the room with the new dolls. Evelyn loves the dolls, and so does Leah. So, has this one moved? Samantha asked her aunt about the doll. The older woman smiles and shakes her head. No, and frankly, I'm a little disappointed. I bought it because it said that the doll was haunted. Her niece doesn't believe in ghosts, but she'll play along with her aunt. Before leaving the room, Samantha tells Leah not to touch the dolls. The room, by the way, also serves as a playroom for Evelyn's little nieces and nephews. The women left the room and went downstairs. Leah was playing, so they let her play. What neither of the women noticed is that Leah was softly talking to someone who no one else can see. And if they did see her talking, they might assume she had an imaginary friend. But she wasn't talking to an imaginary friend. She was chatting to a friend. And if one asked her who she was talking to and talking with, she would say a little girl. At first, they were talking about where the girl came from, and the answer just confused Leah. The answer that the ghost girl gave was the doll. She was also dressed a little weird. Her playmate was dressed like a kid from the 1800s. She had brown hair and green eyes. Leah found out that her name is Bethany Powell, and she is 4 years old. She is forever attached to the doll, which looks very much like her. After playing with each other for some time, Leah's dad called up to her. "Leah, time to go home." Bethany looked sad, and so did Leah. Neither one of them wanted their playtime to end. "Can't you stay?" Bethany asked, because it had been a while since she had someone to play with. Adults always ruined her fun. Leah and Bethany continued playing with the dolls that Evelyn's aunt allows the kids to play with. When Leah didn't answer or come out of the room, her aunt came up the stairs along with her dad, and what they saw spooked them. Leah was sitting on the floor and a doll was hovering in the air just a couple inches away from where Leah was sitting. "Leah, let's go," Robert said, wanting to get away from the room. The ghost got mad that her friend's dad wanted to take away her friend. She threw the doll that she was playing with at the man. The doll struck him and fell to the floor. "That wasn't very nice," Leah told the spirit. "I'm sorry, but he made me mad." He didn't want to stick around, and so he walked over and picked up his daughter. As they turned to walk out of the room, Bethany grabbed her doll, the one that she's attached to, and pulled it off the shelf. The doll hit the floor, and her left hand broke, and the head was a little cracked. "That wasn't very nice. You broke my doll." The dolls can be fixed, but Evelyn isn't too upset. She knows now that the doll is in fact haunted. When the woman left the room, the ghost started to throw things. Evelyn could hear the sounds of things being tossed around upstairs. When the noise stopped, the owner of the house walked up the stairs to investigate. There were blocks, dolls, and other toys laying on the floor outside the bedroom. She picked them all up and put them back where they belonged. Returning to her room, which is downstairs, to do some chores, she stripped the bed to do laundry. As she did, the noise started again, and at this point she ignored the racket being made. A ghost was having a tantrum. And when she is done with her chores, she again goes upstairs and cleans up the mess. Frankly, she's feeling a bit frustrated over the mess being made. It happens every time she goes downstairs. All night, she can hear the sounds of a child playing and singing. The next day, Samantha and Leah come over again. Leah couldn't stop talking about her little friend. To stop her from constantly asking to come over to her aunt's house, Samantha decided to bring her over to the aunt's home. When they entered the house, Leah went straight upstairs. "Bethany," she said. She says, hoping that the little girl will appear. Leah can see Bethany come out from beside the dresser. "Are you here to play with me?" Bethany was hoping for a positive response from her living friend. "Mom came over to see Aunt Evelyn, and I came with her to see you." The girls sat down and started playing with the dolls in the room. Samantha didn't believe her husband when he told her about the ghost. She is one of those people who needs physical proof of something in order to believe in it. She made sure to give her daughter time to play before she snuck upstairs. She quietly went up the stairs to spy on her daughter, and when Bethany saw her, she threw a block at her. Samantha could see her daughter, and most definitely, Leah did not throw it. She can't hear what is being said, but her daughter is for sure speaking to something. Walking into the room, the mother interrupts playtime. The ghost got up and yanked on the woman's dress. Bethany went back to playing. As she watched her daughter and the ghost play, she became a believer. But when Bethany grew tired of being watched, another block was tossed at the woman, followed by another block. "Let's go, Leah. Aunt Evelyn has lunch ready." "Let us go now." Leah was kind of hungry, so she told Bethany that she needed to eat. Leah and Samantha head downstairs to eat lunch. After lunch, Leah sneaks back upstairs. "Leah, get down here so we can leave." Samantha yells up the stairs. Bethany doesn't want Leah to leave. Ask your aunt if you can have my doll. Leah gets up and goes downstairs to ask her aunt about the doll. Aunt Evelyn, can I have the broken dolly? Her aunt looks at her niece for a proper answer. Leah's mom looks at Leah and says, if the doll stays in your playroom, you can keep it. But she has to stay in your playroom. And the ghost has to understand that it's our house and our rules. Aunt Evelyn, mom and daughter head up the stairs. Leah wants to tell Bethany that mom and the doll can come home. She tells Bethany about coming home to her house, and she tells her what her mom said. Bethany agrees to be good at the new house. Her dad will just have to get used to having another little girl in the house, even if she's a ghost. I hope you enjoyed my little tale. Honestly, though, I messed up. And I had a really nice, neat outro for you. I hope you enjoyed the tale. It's a little bit on the long side, but I trust you'll watch it anyway. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. I'm dying to know what you think, as much as I know you're dying to hear the next one. It's going to be a tale of a writer who moves into a new home, only to be greeted by something that lives in the creek behind his house. It's called Waiting For. And with that, my Fleshies, I will see you in the next one. Be good, my Fleshies, be good. Pleasant nightmares, Fleshies.